Greetings, everyone. I'm the Truth Will Rise. I'm back with a brand new video, and I'm just gonna get right into what's put a bug in my craw. So, one of the few times television was on, and there was a commercial. It's like a fatherhood commercial, the father and the son, and he's teaching him how to throw a football and how to shoot a basket and how to do a couple other things. Typical things that fathers would do with sons over the course of their growing up. And then at the end, it was talking about all these things you teach him to do, and it was saying, but did you teach him not to hit women? So it was really suckered you into a domestic violence or anti-domestic violence commercial, which was fine. So after I watched it, I kept on the lookout for the flip side of it, with the mother and the daughter. And I did not and have yet to see it. And it goes back to what I have said on a couple of these videos, that the whole domestic violence discussion, at least in the United States, is tragically one-sided. You have it hammered on guys. Don't hit women. And that's well and good, but you don't see the other side of it. And a lot of times, I didn't say most, but there's more often than you would think, it is the women who are the instigators, who are the aggressors, and who are beating on men as well. See the DeAndre Johnson video? Yes, I said it. That woman in that instant, she was the instigator and the aggressor, but yet somehow she got morphed into the victim. But that's not really the point of this video, so let me get back on topic. Because I think putting your hands on anyone unprovoked is wrong. Male on male, male on female, and vice versa. You should keep your hands to yourself. And I get into these discussions with people. I don't understand why this is such a radical or revolutionary concept to keep your damn hands to yourself. And I'm like, they have these lean-in commercials. And on that, let me say this to you, NBA. Not saying your message has some validity. Well, it is valid. One-sided. But when we stop getting shot down, then I'll worry about leaning in. Okay? I just wanted to get that out. But yet you never hear about the other side of this. And if you're going to tell one group of people to not do anything harmful to the other group, but yet not tell the other group the same thing, and whenever Group A does something to Group B, Group A invariably always suffers adverse effects, while very little happens when Group B does something to Group A, you are creating a real problem. Because now, you have females who think they're entitled to be able to strike men, and sometimes they think they can strike whoever they want, because there's not any types of checks ever put on that sort of behavior. You have females, I'm not going to use the term women because a woman wouldn't do that, but that's another story, who have this whole I can do what I want attitude to who I want, when I want, and no one never should say anything to me. And that kind of goes into that. And as long as that type of pervasive thinking continues, as long as it's spun that way, then you're going to continue to get that. It makes no sense to me to say, hey, this person smacks you in the face, if they punch you, if they kick you, if they stab you, whatever, you need to leave, you need to not do anything. But again, we're not telling the other group, don't punch, don't kick, don't stab, don't do any of these things, not only to the other group, but to anyone, period. And when I'm waiting for someone to actually be able to provide me a salient, lucid answer to why me and other people who say these things, why we're crazy. And please don't come in here saying I am pro women beating and all these. I am pro nonviolence against anyone. No one, whether you have a penis or a vagina, has the right to get hit or has the right to hit anyone. That makes no sense to me. You don't put your hands on people. Period. If you put your hands on someone unprovoked and they tear off and whoop your behind, I don't feel bad for you, and quite honestly, neither should the legal system. If you do it and they whoop your behind, well, you know what? You had it coming. Keep it moving. Don't do it again. But I know that this will probably fall on deaf ears, but for the 3 or 4 of you who watch this, I would like to know what you think. You know, explain to me why I'm wrong. I would really like to hear this. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video because I know the camera work is probably shaky because I'm just holding it in my hand as I'm driving. Don't do that at home, kids. But this is The Truth Will Rise. I'm signing out, wishing everyone within the sound of my voice peace, power, and positivity.